Welcome back to another episode of Drink Tales. Summer is officially over. We're moving into fall. And that means a lot of things for a lot of different people. Holidays coming up, elections coming up, you better go vote. And also, that means change in alcohol. Yes, it's time to get rid of the Mai Tais and margaritas and things of that nature. It's time to settle into different kinds of liquor. And so we thought we'd have a talk and drink, of course, because we don't just talk on Drink Tales. We also got to drink, or it wouldn't be Drink Tales. Doing some Uncle Nears today. And speaking of Uncle Nears, first thing, with fall coming in, whiskey and bourbon, those are always going to be in fashion.
Your darker liquors are going to be what you lean towards in regards to drinking in the mild and colder seasons. Specifically because they mix well with your eggnogs and the like, which has me thinking, I wonder what this Uncle Nearest will taste like under
with some eggnog. I guess we'll find out in a couple of months.
I guess so. But also, aside from that, your dark rums, you'll want to bust out your cream liqueurs.
Yes.
Specifically like, what is that called?
Like your Kahlua.
Well, Kahlua not a cream, it's a coffee liqueur. But coffee liqueur is also a big staple for fall and winter.
Let's also get this out of the way. Pumpkin spice is going to be in fashion.
Unfortunately. I don't get the hype with pumpkin flavored anything, but I mean, if that's what you guys want to do, that's your right to do it.
And maybe we might be doing a pumpkin spice drink down the line.
Who said? Bailey's was what I was thinking about. Bust out the Bailey's. You'll also want, as far as flavor profiles, you'll also want to lean chocolate, caramel. You'll want warming spices like cinnamon, allspice, cloves. You want to lean into that type of thing because a lot of your drinks you're gonna be making some of them are gonna be lightweight, like making apple pies or
baking
and stuff like that.
Especially around November and December, those are gonna be great for that time of year.
You'll want to do, as far as fruits are concerned, which I know for a lot of people that can be a concern because you don't really think of fruit when it comes to winter drinking, but it is there. You'll want to do
apples for one.
Apples, pears, cranberries is the big one. For me, cranberries is the big one. That's all that's coming to my head.
We joked about pumpkin spice, but pumpkin is also big. Pumpkin flavored liqueur is also big. We joked about it, but it's there. Use it, drink it. You got the whole fall to do so.
Don't let me scoffing at you over pumpkin related things deter you from using pumpkin stuff.
You've been waiting all year for this, so time to whip it out.
It's your time to shine.
Also, too, wines, especially around Thanksgiving, Christmas, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, things of that nature. Wine is going to be pretty important and pretty suitable and usable.
Exactly. If you guys watched our last video about gift giving and gifting alcohol and everything like that, then you know that wine is one of the biggest things you can give as a gift, especially around these holiday parties and whatnot. Speaking of wine, mulled wine, that's a thing that a lot of you would probably do. I've never had mulled wine before.
Maybe we need to do it on the show. So that's another future episode.
Probably, we'll see. I hear is a bit involved, and I don't know if I want to move from this table to be doing that. But
we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it.
But mulled wine is a holiday staple, as well as eggnog, as well as toddies, as well as a toddy isn't really a holiday staple. Is more of a winter staple, and it's more of that thing that you drink if you're not feeling well. So, but for someone that wants to drink it during a cold winter evening while they're watching TV or whatever, by the fire or whatever it is you guys do these days, a toddy is everything.
Ooh, something that you
hot buttered rum.
Yeah.
That's another one. Sorry, I interrupted you.
What I was going to say is something that you might not think of initially, but can be incorporated into the fall as well. Sangrias. You can do fall and winter sangrias using some of the fruits that we mentioned before. And, of course, we mentioned wine is going to be real big.
Exactly. And that's another thing for all the mixologist people and our bartender people out there. We're throwing all of this stuff out here for you guys. And even the people that don't know this stuff. We're throwing all of this stuff, all of these suggestions out here for you guys. And you don't have to 100% stick to those as guidelines for what to drink during these holiday times.
Exactly. We one of the comments we made was it's time to put away the margaritas. But you might be like, no, it's not.
But like maybe not,
Hell, we might be like, no, it's not.
Because if I can think of a summer drink, if I can think of an idea for a summer drink, and it's in the middle of December, I'm making that drink, and you guys are going to watch it. Please watch it. I'm sitting up here right now, and I'm looking over here at what we have as far as alcohol is concerned, thinking about what could be made for the holidays and what you could use. Fernet Branca, I feel like that would make a good liqueur for a good spirit to use for the holidays. It leans into the dark liquor category, and some of the drinks that I've had with it, kind of lean into fall and winter, preferably more fall than winter, but nonetheless it fits within the season. Your coffee liqueurs, Kahlua isn't the only one that's out there, but you have like Mr. Black, and other stuff like that. And of course we've named whiskey and bourbon. One that we left out was cognac.
Oh yeah,
cognac and brandy. Like you'll want to lean heavily into those for your holidays. Some other spirits you may want to pick up: creme de menthe. No. Pick up some creme de menthe. Pick up some creme de menthe. You can do some seasonal. A grasshopper for one. That's one you can do for the holidays.
Creme de menthe is mint. Mint is holiday specific.
Creme de cacao. You'll want to pick up a lot of that stuff. Like I said, you want to invoke for the holidays. The flavors you want to invoke are chocolate and coffee. That cacao flavor. This may seem like a weird one, but pick up some Disaroma as well. Amaretto liqueur.
Yeah, no, that's not weird at all. Amaretto is a nut.
As a matter of fact, there's a lot of Nocino. Pick that up. You'll want to pick up a lot of, well, not a lot of, but for holiday drinks, the flavors you want to lean towards as well are nut flavored liqueurs. Nocino, if I'm pronouncing that right, and people are probably like, what is that? But that is a liqueur that you want to pick up. There is a South African liqueur that's more cream based. Amarula. I may be pronouncing that wrong. We haven't had that on here yet, but stay tuned because I would like to taste it and see what it's all about. But they do sell it over here in the States, and it is a cream liqueur, something that you guys may want to lean towards. Let me see. But yeah, nut flavored liqueurs is also the direction you want to go in.
Right. You can even do like some coconut flavors, things like that. That's just minor stuff. And you know, like
coconut is more summer. But I mean, for the creatives out there, if you can, you know what? You can do stuff in the fall and winter with coconut.
Yeah.
I keep saying don't stick to the stuff that we threw out there. If you're creative enough, you know, maybe you got a margarita for winter. You know, just shut me up.
And in general, I would say use your judgment on flavors. If you when it comes to flavor profiling and things like that, that stuff isn't just for food. You can use it for alcohol as well. If there's something that you want to make that during, you know, Halloween, Thanksgiving, Christmas, or whatever, and you want to match the flavor profiles and you want it to be alcoholic, just use your common sense when it comes to flavor profiles. And if common sense fails, Google will always rescue you.
Exactly. And you know, not just Google, like just look up, use the internet as your resource to guide you in all things regarding holiday drinking and the like. You know, there are sources out there for you.
Right. This over the next few months, we're going to be bringing you guys drink recipes and liqueurs that go well with the season. So you'll get ideas of what you guys might want to try. We're gonna even be coming up with stuff of our own like we usually do. You know, lately we've been coming up with our own cocktails, so we're gonna be continue doing that as well.
And hopefully you guys have tried those and have been enjoying them. You know, if you guys have any tips on how we can improve upon them, leave them in the description of our video.
Exactly. If you're a mixologist out there and you're watching that and you're like, nope, all wrong, let us know. Let us know.
Exactly.
Because we're not mixologists. We're doing a thing.
We've been around a bar or two in our career as far as working and everything like that.
Exactly.
We've learned a thing or two from a bartender friend or so that has wanted to show us that stuff.
Exactly. So we're just doing stuff and enjoying ourselves. So if you're a mixologist, if you're an expert and you're like, nope, all wrong, please let us know. But if you're just a douchebag that doesn't even drink,
exactly,
don't even comment.
Exactly. But thanks for watching the video. No.
With that said and done, that'll do it for today's episode of Drink Tales. Be sure to like and subscribe. Hit that bell so that you're notified of all content that comes to the channel. And also be sure to check us out on Instagram and check us out on Twitter.
And be on the lookout because, you know, like we were saying before, we have a lot of holiday themed videos coming up soon. We may sneak in a summer drink or two depending on
what happens.
Yeah, like,
you know, if we get 2 months into November and it's like, damn it, I miss the summer. You may see a Mai Tai or something pop up.
Exactly.
But until next time, everyone, peace.